I'm talking medical debt, credit card debt, student loans, a 401k loan, a furniture loan, a vacuum cleaner loan. Hello and welcome. I'm Debt Free D. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to me and my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're one of my subscribers, you rock. So this is a video on how I paid off over $20,000 in debt in 10 months. So I'll get started with noting that in 2017, I started following Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps to debt freedom. Baby step 2 is to pay off all consumer debt. That's the step I'm in now. And I've paid off over $20,000 in my first 10 months. And I want to share with you some of the cost saving tips that I implemented to be able to save money and put that money towards debt. You want to stay tuned to the end. I have a few bonuses that I want to share with you that I may not talk through in the video. So my first group is income related. So the first one is work, my salary from work. I work 40 hours a week and I allotted $1,400 out of my paycheck to put towards my debt. And so where did I get that number? When I first started my debt snowball, I listed out all of my debts. There were 19 accounts at the time, and all of their minimum payments added up to $1,400. And so if you know the debt snowball, you know that as you pay off debts, those payments get rolled over. And so now that I'm down to 7 accounts, hopefully 6 soon, all of those payments still rolled over. And so I'm still allotting $1,400 per month towards debt freedom. And there are some times that I can pay more, but at least from my salary, that's what I've allotted. Okay, so the next one is bonuses and awards money. So any bonuses from work that I get, any award money that I get, I put towards my debt. If you have a side hustle that you can work really well, get paid for, that you can take that money and put towards debt, you want to do it. Say you're a baker or you're really crafty or you're a musician, feel free to do that. I'm a singer and also I'm blessed to be able to do theater work here and there. And so any of that I can do, I sign up for if it's within my means. And then once I get paid for that work, I put that towards my debts. As you know, tax return season is coming up. And so this is a great time to allot some money from your refund to put towards your debts. What I normally do is once I filled out my tax return and I know how much I'll receive in the coming weeks, I'll go through any existing expenses that I have. So around the time that I get my tax return, I have my HOA fees are due, my car taxes are due. So I'll allot money to pay those things and any other expenses that I have around that time. And then anything else goes towards debt payment. So this is one that I really like because it kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. And that is selling things on eBay. And by 2 birds, I mean it increases income, but then also helps to get rid of clutter. So I go through the house and I see if there's anything that I don't wear or use or just doesn't bring me joy. And then I put that on eBay. I take a picture, a quick description, put it on eBay, and it's a great way to provide wonderful items for other people who may enjoy them and also get a little money in my pocket. I would say over the 10 months, over this last year or so, I have sold about $2,000 worth of items. And those items include designer purses, jewelry, shoes, things like that. Things, high cost items, and even some not so high cost items. I've sold shirts and that had a name brand, but maybe just wasn't something that I was wearing anymore. And even the ones that cost $6 or so, you can make a lot if you sell a lot. I stopped my 401k contributions. Now, wait a minute. Don't click off this video. I understand. I'm with you. If you understand the nature of compound interest like I do, you understand that the more you put into your 401k, the earlier, the better. The more your money has a chance to grow. And so when I'd heard that stopping the 401k contributions in baby step 2 was a thing, I thought, not for this one. But then when I started to look into how much I was contributing to my 401k, which at the time was over $300 a month, I realized that me putting in that money for the future, whenever at the time I was in a lot of debt, it just kind of didn't make sense. And so I really needed to take that money and get out of my current situation first and then begin to save for my future. So there were 2 reasons that really solidified that decision for me. One is that I was putting so much into my 401k, it would take me much longer to get out of debt in this baby step if I didn't cease contributing to my 401k, as well as it's fuel and motivation for me to get this step done as soon as possible. So the sooner I can get out of debt, the sooner I can contribute to my 401k. And if any of you know the baby steps, you know that baby step 4 is to save 15% to your 401k. And so I'll be back to saving in no time at an even greater rate. And then last but not least of the income related category is that I don't carry a life insurance policy outside of my life insurance policy for work. So at one point I did have a life insurance policy and that fit where I was in my life at the time. But now that when I pass, no one depends on my income at this time, it doesn't make sense for me to have a life insurance policy. So I was able to cancel that policy and use the monthly premium to put towards my debt. So my next category is around sacrificing and living frugally, saving money on everyday items. So the first thing that I did when I looked at my budget was realize that I was spending a little too much money at restaurants. The meals, desserts, drinks can really become a hit to the pocket. So I started eating at home and meeting for dessert or coffee, just trying to trim out how much I was spending on eating out. Another thing I do is go to the grocery store and pick up groceries and make a lot of my meals at home. And I found that in a lot of ways and a lot of times it tastes a lot better. I know how it's prepared and I have a little more peace of mind, not to mention a piece of my money. So this next one is around DIYing around the house. And so if you can fix anything on your own car, anything around your own home, do it. It saves so much money. And anyone who knows me personally knows I will go on YouTube in a quick minute and figure out how to fix a thermostat in the refrigerator, put in door actuators in my car, whatever. I will attempt to fix it myself first. It saves so much money. If you know that it's beyond your limits though, feel free to reach out to a professional and try to get the best price that you can for good work. But believe in yourself. You may be able to do it yourself before having to call in a professional, which will most likely cost you more money. Also, I most times take care of my own lawn care. Now, there are times when it's just super hot outside. It normally takes my cousin who owns a lawn care business, who I appreciate so much. It takes him maybe a third of the time to get around on his efficient mower faster than I can push my mower. But in most cases, I'll mow the lawn myself just to save on the money, and then it's great exercise. So just think of ways that you can take care of your home yourself without having to call a professional, and that should save you some money as well. Shopping at discount stores is a given. Whatever you can find at Dollar Tree or any other discount store or an outlet store, if you're going to have to buy it anyway, you'll want to try to pay the least amount for it. Shopping with coupons, I love a good coupon. Now, don't let it influence whether or not you'll buy something, but if you're going to buy it anyway, how about seeing if you can find a coupon? And that's not just for grocery stores, But for anything, for clothing, if you need it, for shoes, always look for a discount, always look for a coupon. For grocery shopping, definitely check out some of the grocery stores that double or triple coupons. That really helps. Another thing I do is shop at home. Sometimes I get these emails about the next new fragrance out, and it makes me want to run to the store and at least try it on, which, you know, of course, when you get it on your hands, then you'll want to take it home with you. A lot of the times I'll just go through my own bathroom cabinets and see what I have here at home. There may be a fragrance at one point that didn't really pique my interest that I purchased. I didn't want to get rid of it, thinking maybe I could circle back around to it. If something is maybe too strong, get a lotion or something that isn't as strong and mix it with it, and it might just be the right amount of fragrance. And on the flip side, if there's something you'd like a little bit stronger, or if there's two fragrances you can mix together, making your own hybrid nice fragrance, you may be able to kind of fall back in love with the new fragrance. It'll seem like something totally new and something you already spent money for, something you already have. So try shopping at home first. Another way I do that is with outfits. So sometimes I'll get emails about the latest outfit, an outfit that's on trend. And again, there are advertisements for a reason. And so it makes you think, oh, that would be really nice. I'm sure that would look good on me. But what I tend to do is look at the outfit, see if any of those pieces I have in my own closet, and then go shopping in my own closet to see if I could replicate that outfit. Instead of going out and buying something new with that I kind of really can't afford, with money that needs to go to my debts, I already have it in my closet. Maybe I can just, coordinate it, and voila, there's a new outfit. And last but not least, I don't have cable TV. Cable TV can be very expensive, and I cut out cable years ago. So I went to a local outlet store and I picked up a few HD antennas for my TV so I could get the local free channels. And then in the last year or so, I added Netflix. So between the local free channels, Netflix, Roku, and YouTube, I kind of have a lot to watch. So for right now, that really satisfies my cravings for the latest shows. So there you have it, folks. Those are the top things I did to save money to a lot more to debt, allowing me to pay off over $20,000 of debt in just 10 months. I'd be so blessed if you'd subscribe to my channel on becoming debt-free, and hopefully you'll get some helpful tips for your journey as well. Remember, you can do this. It just takes one step at a time. Thanks for watching.